Hello kids, how are you? Hope you are safe at your places. So to begin with, we have a very simple but thrilling activity. In this game, what you have to do is, you have to take the name of one thing. It can be any part of nature or any object or any food that you eat. So after you name that thing, you have to think about one of your quality which matches with the quality of that thing. For example, I would say, I am like water. Just as how water takes the shape of the container in which it is kept, I adapt to various situations in my life. Now,
I'm like a snow. As snow symbolizes purity, in the same way, my intentions for every work is totally moral.
I'm like a moon. Just like how it takes the help of the sun to brighten up itself and also the entire world, I also take help from others to learn something and also spread the knowledge that I have with others.
For example, rabbit. I am as fast and clever as rabbit.
I am like a river. Just like how a river has a constant flow and passes its obstacles that might affect it, I always tend to move on with life and constantly battle with the obstacles that might slow down me.
I am ocean. I am peaceful, calm, and kind as ocean. Everybody.
Hi, I'm like a rainbow. As rainbow contains 7 colors, in the same way I have adapted 7 daily routines in my life which keep myself strong and healthy.
I am a rocky land and higher than the surroundings. I am steep and the temperature drops as we move up the slope. I have pointed peaks and many climbers aspire to climb up to them. I have 3 types: fold, block, and volcanic mountains. You know a fun fact about me? Amongst the top 10 tallest mountains in the solar system, 5 of them are found in Mars. Surprising.
Hi there, I am plains. I am a vast stretch of flat land with a constant elevation. I am more suitable both for agriculture and human habitat. I am formed when sediments from mountains erode along the course of rivers. Fun fact, the Great Plains of North America are roughly the size of 1/7 of the whole United
I am valley. I am a low-lying area formed between mountains and hilly areas. I can be of 2 types. One is V-shape, and one is U-shape. The U-shape is formed between mountains and V-shape is formed between rivers. Examples of valleys are Satluj Valley, Damodar Valley, and Champa Valley. One fun fact: the world's deepest valley is Yalungsangpo Valley in Tibet.
Plateau. I'm flat, elevated landform that arises sharply above the surrounding area of at least one side. I occur on every continent and take up a third of Earth's land. I'm more useful to human beings because I have many scenic spots which attract greatly the tourist. And also I am the storehouses of minerals. Many of us form as magma deep inside the earth pushes towards the surface but fails to break through the crust. Food crops refers to the world's major food supply derived from plants. A crop assumes human intervention through agriculture. In the main food crops consist of grains, legumes, seeds and nuts, vegetables, fruits, herbs and spices, beverage plants such as tea and coffee and so forth. Types of food crops are dry beans, corn, rice, wheat, potatoes and sorghum.
A plantation is a large farm specialized to farm one type of crop. Crops that grow in such farms are plantation crops. These crops mostly include cash crops that are used majorly for export and not much for local use. Example: banana, sugarcane, coffee, tea, cotton,
Cash
etc.
crop. Cash crops are crops grown for commercial purpose to sell to other people in the market rather than for family consumption or to feed livestock. Example of cash crops are coffee, tea, sugarcane, and spices.
Learn with fun. We will begin with finding the odd one out in the given images. In the first one, we have rice, wheat, coffee, and pulses. So in these four pictures, the odd one out is coffee because it is a cash crop, whereas rice, wheat, and pulses are food crops. Next image. In these pictures, image 1, 2, and 4 represent fold volcano and block mountains respectively. So, the odd one out is 3, which represents valley, whereas all others represent mountain. Next image. In these pictures, we have plateaus in image 1, 3, and 4, and plains in image 2. So, image 2 is the odd one out. Next, we will begin with a fun activity. Fill in the blanks with the correct landform and crop to complete the story. There was a boy named Jagat who lived with his mother in a small hut in a V-shaped dash. As they were very poor, they had to sell their beloved goat Rani to a landlord who lived on the top of a dash. Jagat was missing his goat so much that he would ask his mother every day that when will they meet Rani. After a long time also, they could not afford to get her back, but Jagat's love for Rani never faded. He worked hard to get a decent job in a factory where breads were made from different varieties of wheat, which is a dash crop. He earned many promotions with time. After some time, he became capable of buying a house near other people who lived in large flat areas called dash. He also got Rani back from his landlord and loved her throughout his life. In first plank, we have valley, second, mountain, third, food crop, and fourth, plains. Thank you.